1 in 8. That is how many women will develop breast cancer in the United States in their lifetime. On average, every 2 minutes, a woman will be diagnosed with breast cancer. Julie Skillman, born in Pickaway, Ohio, and currently residing in Charleston, South Carolina, is a dentist who owns Pleasant Smile Family and Cosmetic Dentistry. Julie is a mother of 3 children, Grace, Emily, and Luke. Julie was diagnosed with breast cancer in May of 2010 after finding a lump in her breast while doing a self-exam in the shower.
I'm a lump myself. I was just shy of 38, so a mammogram was not required at the time.
While Julie says she was very scared when hearing she had breast cancer, when asked what the scariest part was, she responded,
The scariest part, I guess, is the unknown, making sure the drugs work, and making sure my kids still had a mother.
Despite all that she was going through, Julie said she had to remain focused. She was the main provider of her family, and her children were always her number one priority.
My grandmother was diagnosed with breast cancer, and she actually moved into our house and lived in our guest room while she was going through chemo.
At only 6 years old, a difficult experience would instill passion into this young woman's career in medicine, a career impacted by an influential woman's triumph in defeating breast cancer.
As a young age, I was exposed to cancer and saw how much of a negative impact it can have on your life.
Seeing the effect cancer had on her grandmother's life, Allie Ottinger studies this disease as a biology major here at Clemson University.
I do think that my experience with my grandmother did play a role into that, and now oncology really is one of those fields that I'm looking to go into.
This experience would lead her on a journey opening her eyes to the significance of breast cancer. She believes that because of the high rates of breast cancer in Panama, bringing awareness to the women about early detection is critical.
We still need to keep getting that awareness out there so people can do these self-breast exams and see their physicians to make sure that they're stopping cancer at earlier stages where it's more treatable.
Being in Clemson in the fall is so great. I'm from the low country, so the leaves don't really change very much, but when we're up here the leaves all change and sort of turn orange and brown, and it's really fun because when you're at a football game, like, everyone's wearing orange, but then also the trees are orange too, so it's sort of like nature is rooting for Clemson too. It's always really fun walking to class in the fall time because it's like colder outside. And everyone's wearing their like orange shirts on Fridays. It's the fall time, so all the leaves are changing colors, and it just sort of feels like fall, like where in the summertime or the springtime the colors don't really mesh. It's sort of fun because it all comes together in the fall where it's like football's on and purple and orange, and those are just sort of the colors of fall, it feels like.
The colors of fall resonate with the colors of Clemson University, symbolizing the spirit of the students and the faculty on campus. From Clemson University, Katie Mann, Clemson News Now.
The Alabama native wins the foot race, and Clemson strengthens its grip on this championship game.
The fall season is upon us as we have transitioned from sunny skies to orange leaves and cooler temperatures. For residents at Clemson, fall has a different meaning for each individual. For Clemson senior Matthew Suffren, fall means new beginnings.
For the fall, I pretty much just like that new things usually happen. So for like most part in life, we've gone back to school, so we get to meet new friends, learn new things.
Other students enjoy the changes in weather that fall brings. Clemson senior Tyler Kidd is already enjoying this nice weather as well as the fall scenery.
I always kind of like the weather, like it's a nice middle ground between summer and winter, especially around here in South Carolina. It's like not too hot, not too cold. And then just kind of like the general colors, the vibe, you know, like it's very calming.
While most people watch the colors change in the trees, there are others who are unable to enjoy this fully. Local resident Keegan Wade has never been able to completely experience the change due to color blindness that he's had since birth.
I am red-green colorblind, and you know, I can't see the true color of the leaves because I can't see the red or even some of the lighter shades of green. So it's its own season to me because I don't think anyone really sees it like I see it.
However, this condition does not prevent him from finding ways to enjoy the fall season, even as a child.
When I was younger, I used to make piles of leaves and jump into them knowing that I would have to run into the house and take a Benadryl right after because my allergies were so bad, but I would keep doing it year after year and keep getting yelled at by my parents, but it never stopped me. It was too much fun.
The fall season can create a great mood no matter where you are. And with the holiday season approaching, soon you're going to see everyone in costumes. What am I going to be this year? I'm going to be a giraffe. So go out and celebrate the holiday season. From Clemson University, Cameron Keller, Clemson News Now.
Today, women make up only 5% of Fortune 500 CEOs, and this gap has been constant throughout recent decades. Dr. Diane Perpich recognized this and sprung to action. In 2012, she created the Women's Leadership Program for Clemson University and saw its implementation in 2014. When asked what her inspiration was, Dr. Perpich said,
You know, what are the real challenges that women face? And we don't quite have the challenge that people did in the 70s when they created women's studies, which is women aren't in the classroom, women aren't on the syllabi. Women are in the classroom. They're over 54% of undergraduates right now, but we still have a leadership gap. And the major was created to really help close that gap.
Her design is the nation's first Bachelor of Arts degree in women's leadership, so in the beginning, she was met with some uncertainty.
So we didn't know if students would come, and we didn't know if our faculty colleagues would buy into this way of framing the questions that are traditionally treated under gender, sexuality, and women's studies.
Currently, the Women's Leadership Program flourishes. It's increased from 1 student to 50 in the past 5 years, grew by 400% between last year and this year, developed a study abroad program in India, and established an annual conference. This increase of size brings a vibrancy, a diversity of thought and career paths, and a possibility of one day becoming a full-on department. With Clemson News Now, this is Sally Payne at Clemson University.
It's that time of year again, Clemson fans, where we're going to see those orange britches pretty soon, signaling a national championship run by the Clemson football team.
See all these white jerseys with the orange britches getting up there close.
Clemson brings out the orange britches when it's a big game, when it's championship time. They can clinch the division tonight.
So today I met up with Clemson football equipment manager Nash Newberry to talk a little bit about the orange britches. It's an exciting time of the year for Clemson fans as the football team will be getting into its championship phase, which means it'll be wearing the orange pants, orange britches. So the orange pants bring out the best in the team's play, and they're going to elevate it and hopefully make a championship run.
The Alabama native wins the foot race, and Clemson strengthens its grip on this championship game.
So the history of the orange pants, aka the orange britches, is Clemson in 2012 lost to West Virginia by a wide margin in the Orange Bowl. And since then, Coach Sweeney has been very traditional in wanting to wear white pants for almost all the games. The exception is for championship or trophy games. So at the end of each season, from then on, Clemson has worn orange pants if there's a chance to clinch the Atlantic Division, the state championship against South Carolina, the ACC championship, and then a bowl game, and now with the college football playoff, a playoff game. These pants must be magical because Clemson wore them when they won the 2016 national championship.
Watson, touchdown!
And the 2018 national championship.
Third throw in 3 plays, it's intercepted, and the Tigers are going the other way. A.J. Terrell with a pick six.
Before you know it, Tiger Nation, Clemson will be rocking those championship mode orange britches. From Clemson University, Alex Kelly, Clemson News Now.